Okay, this is homework 9-8. These are a lot of review for you to do, so they should be fairly easy. Number 1 says write a multiplication equation for each square array. Well, if remember, you want to count how many rows there are, and there are 1, 2, 3, and how many columns. There are 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to multiply. So essentially this is a 3 by 3 array, and you're going to multiply 3 times 3 equals, and I'm guessing you will know the answer to that one. Here, you should be able to do the rest. You're going to count up and then count over and then multiply. Same as right here. Do not forget to write your equation. You must write an equation, not just the answer. Okay, so for number 4, let's clear this page first. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We'll just do it this way. Delete, delete, and delete. All right, we'll move this baby up. Here, these are multi-step problems. If you remember, that means you have to do several steps. At least the majority of these problems are. So Julie used 1-foot square stone tiles to make a patio. She laid the tiles in a square 7 tiles wide by 7 tiles long. What is the area of Julia's new patio? Now, remember, if you draw your square, and this is 7 by 7, how are you going to figure out the area, the inside? I'm going to let you figure that one out. Okay. Sal brought 2 dozen apples to a science club meeting. He divided the apples equally among the 8 people there. How many apples did he give each person? Well, first of all, you have to remember how many are in a dozen. And then when you figure out how many are in a dozen, you need to figure out how many are in 2 dozen. So, figure out how many are in 2 dozen, how many is in 2 dozen, and then divide it by the 8 people. And then you should have your answer. Good luck. Okay, Leah has 21 crystals in her collection. Her brother Tomer has 7 crystals. How many more crystals does Leah have than Tomer? Okay, we'll be very careful here. You have to figure out if you're going to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. So Leah has 21 crystals in her collection. Her brother Tomer has 7 crystals. How many more crystals does Leah have than Tomer? Lots of times you can make that comparison bar. So there's 1. Do another color. There's 2, and then our oval here. So we know that altogether, we know Leah has 21 crystals, and we know her brother Tomer has 7 crystals. How many more crystals does Leah have than Tomer? Remember, you can't go over 21, so you got to figure out your equation. Okay. Emmanuel collected 49 leaves last week. He collected the same number of leaves each day. How many leaves did he collect on Monday? Okay, well, we have to figure, let's back up and reread. Emmanuel collected 49 leaves last week. He collected the same number of leaves each day. How many leaves did he collect on Monday? Well, the key is you need to know how many days are in a week. Once you know how many days are in a week, then you should be able to figure out how many leaves he collected on each day. Remember, you can't go over 49. And remember, what he collected on Monday is the same he collected on Tuesday, which is the same he collected on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Good luck. Here, this is our this is that number puzzle. You have to, the best thing to do is figure out what this number in this gray shade is here. If I look at 24 and 6, I know I can figure out what this is. I can go 6 times something equals 24, or another way to say it is 24 divided by 6 is going to give me here. Once I figure out this number, I can multiply it by 4 and get here. You should be able to figure out from here. 9, same thing. You have lots of information. If you find out these numbers, you're good to go. So figure out 9 times something equals 45, or 45 divided by 9 equals something. And good luck with the rest.